back to my channel. Today I am attempting to recreate ALIX's viral TikTok makeup. I feel like every video on my For You page at the minute is ALIX, her makeup routine, what products to get, blah blah blah, how she does it. So I'm jumping on the bandwagon, but I absolutely am obsessed with her makeup and just her in general. I love how she like speaks about having acne and just like really real on TikTok. So yeah, I'm gonna try and recreate her makeup today. Attempt is a very big word here because I don't know how it's gonna go. I feel like she does loads of different techniques compared to what I usually do. So yeah, we're just gonna try it out and see how it goes. I don't have like all of the exact products that she uses, mainly because they're just sold out everywhere, like the Drunk Elephant drops. I can't find that, but I'm gonna hopefully be sharing some dupes with you all if you can't get your hands on everything that she uses. So yeah, I've curled my hair, but I'm just gonna pin it back so I can start doing the face. So the first step that she does in her routine is mixing her primer with the Drunk Elephant bronzing drops. Like I said, I don't have those, but I do have the Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana Bronze Glow Oil. Kind of the same, kind of not, but I'm going to try to use this because you can use this on your face and your body, but they're just like really shimmery bronze drops. Also, I've not fake tanned my face because it makes my skin so much worse, so hence the difference. But once we use these glow drops, then hopefully it's gonna even out. So I'm going to mix my usual primer, which is my Bobbi Brown primer, with like a couple of drops of the glow drops. She seems to put it on with her hand, so I'm just going to put a bit on there. I feel like that's quite a bit. We'll just leave that amount. And then I'm just going to shake this and put like, maybe like that much. Just mixing it in. Wow, that looks so pretty. I feel like you can literally dupe most things. Like, you don't have to have the exact same as she does. Just going to pop this on my face. Not me using my whole back of my hand to put it on my face. Oh. This has definitely added some colour and, oh my god, ignore that, and a lot of glow to my face. Wow, that is very pretty. Can you see the glow? I love. I feel like it was really bright for you to see my makeup, so I've just turned the brightness down slightly, but that's just created such a nice glowy base. The acne and spots are back out in full force today, so yeah, I think it's just been like where I've just been eating so badly over Christmas, but hopefully this will clear up soon. I'm just drinking loads of my water and just fingers crossed that it's going to clear up. ALIX then uses the Sheer Glow NARS foundation. I've got the shade Barcelona, but I use this foundation all the time. I really like this one. She seems to put it on with more of like a bigger fluffy brush, so I'm going to try use this one. Get the hair out of the foundation. I've not actually used this brush to put on my foundation before. I usually use it for my cream bronzer, but it's actually going on really nice, and I feel like this has given me a lot more coverage than it usually does. I've got quite a few spots on my neck too, so I'm just going to try to cover those up. I really want to get my hands on the Drunk Elephant drops. They just look so nice. I feel like they look really nice for no makeup days as well. My foundation looks so glowy right now. I loved putting that bronzing drops on before with my moisturiser. I'm next going to go in with cream contour. I'm going to use this Born to Glow concealer in the shade Warm Caramel. I know ALIX usually uses the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I don't have that one. I do have the Charlotte Tilbury like proper cream bronzer, but I know she uses more of the like, what you call it, like concealery sort of ones. So I'm gonna just pop this on. I feel like this is, I mean, I've not tried the Charlotte Tilbury one, but like packaging wise, this is pretty similar, and I've really liked this one. Like, this used to be my absolute go-to concealer before I got the Charlotte Tilbury cream one. She then just puts it on like this on the cheekbones, and then on the forehead, and then also down my nose. And then she puts some on her chin here as well. She seems to go with like a bigger fluffy brush to blend this out. What this one? Just trying to see if I got the right brush for it, you know. I think I'm just gonna go back in with my foundation brush to blend that out. I used this little one and then another fluffy one, but it was going quite patchy. So maybe we'll just stick to what we know. I did try to get the Fit Me concealer in like the contour shade which she uses, but it was sold out. Shock and like Boots was literally pretty much empty when I went in. I think what she does is does like quite heavy nose contour and then goes in with the concealer after to just sort of like blend it in a bit. I'm then going in to conceal with my Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion concealer in the shade 1N. This is really light, and I know that Alex uses a eye brightener sometimes, but again, I don't have that, so I'm just making do with what I have. She conceals a bit different to how I usually do it. She usually does it like, she usually does a dot here and then a dot on this bit of her eye. Same on the other side, and then she does it around here. So I don't really understand what that helps, but if Alex is doing it, then I'm doing it, so let's just try to go with it. I'm gonna do it as well underneath sort of like my contour. I'm just gonna start to blend this out. I love concealing down here. I've actually stopped doing that. I don't really know why, but I'm definitely going to be incorporating this into my routine now. She also brings the concealer like quite close to the nose contour. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I don't even know what's going on with it. At this point, it's either like too light or too dark, but we're just going to have to work with it. She then uses the Rare Beauty blush. It's quite like a muted pink colour. So I'm just going to mix the Superdrug Apricot Liquid Blush with the Mitchell Peach Sugar Blush. This Mitchell brush is literally so pigmented, so I just put the tiniest amount on. I'm just going to dot a tiny bit of that there as well. I'm going to use this NYX like quite dense brush to blend these out and try to just like keep them quite high up. This is what I mean about the pigment of these blushes, like they are crazy. I always feel like she brings a bit on her nose as well. I mean, I don't know if she does, but it always looks like a bit pinky. So we're going to put some blush there too. And then I'm just going back in with my beauty blender to blend the rest of the blush out. I'm then going to bake with my Huda Beauty Pound Cake translucent powder. I'm going to take this little triangle powder puff for down the side of my nose. I usually use the Trigwell Cosmetics one, but for the purpose of the video, we're going to try this. Just take the puff and just sort of dab and swipe down the side of my nose. That powder puff was so good at getting like it really precise for my nose contour. And then I'm just going to take my Trigwell sponge for the rest of under my eyes. And Alex usually looks like she leaves it to bake for a while, so I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna bake underneath my contour too. I actually really like this little powder puff. It's my sister's, so I might be stealing it soon. I'm then just gonna wipe any of that excess powder off. I'm really liking how my makeup's looking so far. Like, you can still see how glowy the makeup is, even with, like, I've got so much powder on right now. I'm then gonna go in with a bit of powder contour. This is NARS Laguna. I'm then going to highlight my nose. I'm just going to use the Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. She usually just puts it on with her finger, like a bit. Let me use this mirror actually. A bit on the tip here. Whoa, that's a lot. Oh. And then some down the bridge of the nose. Okay, shit, that's a lot of frickin' highlighter. That is pretty much most of the base done. Oh, that line's better. I love the way this looks at the minute. Next, I'm going to move on to eyebrows. She doesn't seem like she does loads of eyebrows. She just like uses a brow gel to fluff them up a little bit and sometimes fills them in. I've just tinted my eyebrows, so I don't feel like I need to fill them in that much. But I'm just going to go in with the Got To Be Glued eyebrow gel. For eyes, Alex usually just does like a little bit of like brown shade on her eyes. So I'm just going to take the Anastasia Primrose palette. I'm just going to take the shade Honey. It's quite like a natural sort of brown colour, and just put that sort of, she usually does it kind of like in the crease and over the lid a bit. So that is what I'm going to do. I've got eyelash extensions on, so obviously can't do the mascara and curling little hack step. But I'm going to move on to the white eyeliner, which I'm so excited to try. I've not done this since I was about 12 probably. No, 12's a bit dramatic. About 14. I'm using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This was literally the last one on the shelf. I could not, first of all I couldn't find any and I was like, oh my god, but I found one in the end, so I'm excited to try this. Look how much that's opened my eyes up compared to this one. Love that. I really like that step actually. The only thing I don't like is I feel like it goes onto my bottom eyelashes, so I'm gonna try get rid of that because that is not a look. Another step which I almost forgot to do was she adds freckles, so I'm gonna use the Misguided Frex Appeal freckle pen. I'm just gonna, I get really scared doing these in case I don't blend out, but gonna do like really lightly. I actually forgot how much I loved doing fake freckles. I mean, I don't know how well, let me turn the brightness down. Oh, that's going up. I don't know how well you can see them, but I love it. I feel like it makes your makeup just look that little bit more natural. The white eyeliner has really made my eyes pop as well. They're looking so blue / green. I'm not really sure what shade they are. My eyes are like in between blue and green. I'm also going to attempt to do like a little smoky brown wing. I feel like Alex does this quite a lot. I'm just going to use the shade Rouge in the same palette on a little Zoeva 322 brush. I get so nervous doing things. I literally hate doing them. Right, let's try. Cute. I'm then going to move on to lips and use Charlotte Tilbury's lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk. I've just added a bit of my Kylie lip oil to that because my lips felt so dry. I'm then going to add some of the shade Faux from MAC. I feel like Alex is quite like a pinky nudie sort of lip. The lips are looking quite glossy from that oil, but I'm just going to add a little bit of the NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. And then I'm going to set the face with my Wishery Beauty Crop setting spray. I absolutely love this setting spray. The makeup look is finished. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I love the freckles. I just love everything. The only thing I'm not 100% sure on is the white eyeliner. Like, I really like the look of it, but I feel like it just looks a bit crusty on your bottom eyelashes. This is, ooh, it's very bright. This is the makeup close up. I love it, and I'll definitely be doing this again. Let me guys know if you like this video. Please don't forget to comment down below and subscribe. It helps me out so much. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.